Ruby's
still.
great. Ruby's amazing. Can't duel versus the Arlet. Reset bottom as well. So what do you pair up with the Valentina, Arlet, Minotaur so that you'll be faster?
Right. Maybe a phenomenal job at staying alive and trading resources against their opponents on Twisted Minds. But for now, as we get into this game, this could be it. Homeboys have an opportunity to make it into the playoffs if they can just beat Twisted Minds.
All right, so Twisted Minds essentially bring this a very similar draft, but the big difference here is that jungle. It is the Leomord. Instead of Hoda on a more assassin-y jungle, we pick up a fighter. How do you feel about it, Gideon?
Honestly, this is a bit of a repeat of the previous game, but now they have a more, well, I would say they have multiple tools to cancel out that Feathered Airstrike, right? As long as you displace the Farsa, she's going to get out of her ult for some reason.
All you gotta do is just move her a little bit, a couple of centimeters to the left.
And she's like, no, no,
she's like,
no.
Spell's broken. You have to be able to concentrate. Yeah, you lose focus.
Exactly.
You know how it goes.
Of course. Magic user myself, man. Degree in Hogwarts, they say. But for now, as we see the aggression coming up from that mid side, hopefully they're able to spill that lead after the second minute. Again, both of these teams pretty ult-dependent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely ult-dependent. I'm really excited to see how Chibi goes against the Leomord. He might not be able to be as aggressive as he was before. Chibi might not be able to be as aggressive as he was before. He's not going to be able to maybe invade as much, because once Leomord hits this level 4, it's going to be a dangerous jungle to enter in on. So Homeboys maybe have to approach this game a little bit different. Even Zorn already having trouble, trying to get in their faces. There's a couple more threats this time than last time.
Hey man, old Zorn would have came from the red side direction rather than just face checking the traditional tribe rush here. But overall, I think you're totally right. Hoda on this Leomord is really, really dangerous, right? If you get low, you're very much in danger of Hoda executing you. And this is even before they actually get the Sky Piercer. With Warcry, which is really easy to proc on the Leomord, by the way, as soon as he's on top of you, count the squishy members of Homeboys. There's 3. There's 3 of them, inclusive of their jungler.
It looks tasty. It looks masarap to Leomord, as the PH would say. The Filipinos. Now Sanji, though, taking a little bit of damage, gonna get knocked up. Sanji will go down. Zorn able to get the kill. Hoda brings out the Steed, gets some more damage on Zorn. Nothing too major, though. Turtle still up. Twisted Minds maybe still want to fight for this. Cuffin able to get the I'm offended. Bring it back with the IMU, but big kick on Hoda, and Hoda down Udel. Able to take the kill, and now Twisted Minds on the run. Maybe staying too long. Cuffin down low. Sepad able to get another kill. Cuffin down. Troll next on the chopping block, and Sepad doesn't want to let him go. Troll finally gonna escape.
Oh my goodness, the motivational roar of a lifetime just to save his life. Man, Zorn is really benefiting off of these new changes to Cho. It's been a while since I've seen him on this Cho, but look at the way that he's playing, right? Even at a health deficit, same level, same item, same gold, they outplay the situation micro-wise, pixel perfect.
It's, it's the extra damage now that we get with the revamped Cho. Not to mention Ruby. It's surprising how much damage Ruby does now in the early game and everything. And even towards mid to late, if you put a couple damage items on there, she is chunking people down. And it just holds everyone enough still. The CC, the combos, Homeboys starting off very strong.
Yeah, I mean, Ruby is pretty unkillable as long as there's a wave in front of you, right? Multiple targets to proc to get the raw sustain. But let's look at the player head-to-head, because so far, Zorn has been doing well. But what about Troll? Wait, hold on the kick once again.
What about Troll? What about Troll? Gonna go down. Udil 2-0-1.
Was that me? Did I cast the curses?
Yes.
Was this the production who put it up? Who do we blame for this?
You.
I can't deal with it right now. Because Troll, he is in a very vital position for his team. He needs to be able to slow down the Homeboys when they find the full engage.
Sano takes a little bit of damage. Hoda brings out the Steed, but still gets locked up, unable to do a whole lot. Zorn able to almost get the outplay. Troll finds a kill. Twisted Minds finally putting something in the books there, able to defend the tower. Homeboys backs off.
I'm surprised Hoda didn't get that kill, considering how low Zorn was. The CC chain was still going, but by the time he manages to get out of the CC, it's already too late. Zorn made some distance, and Troll picks up the kill. They got to be fast about this, right? Because right now, both of these teams are struggling to maintain the tempo.
I mean, Ruby thrives off going up against, you know, those fighter junglers, thrives off going up against heroes that want to get in their face, and it's going to be the big problem for Hoda here, trying to dance around Sepot here, trying to make it so when he comes in, he's even able to pop off his skills, and you add that up together with the G-Kundo from Zorn, just the amounts of CC. If Hoda doesn't find the right angles, he's not going to be able to do anything. And there goes the big way of the dragon onto Sanji. Oh. Sanji brought back into the feathered airstrike. Sanji goes down. Udel able to put another kill on the book, make it a double. Hoda now just trying to run away on the horse, but still falls. Sepot able to get a kill. It's 3-for-0. Homeboys popping off.
Yeah, Hoda, he needs way more items to be relevant in this game. He's highly dependent on his team. Let's look at the replay one more time because Sanji gets absolutely blasted here, but manages to get the final slash down. And that was important for Twisted Minds. I think a lot more people would have died had he not done that. But for now, it's how do you slow down this snowball that's slowly becoming into an avalanche, right? And I think that Twisted Minds, they have to dedicate their resources to one lane. They cannot spread out anymore.
And I mean, I think that lane just has to be Sano. Zorn goes down, Sano able to get a kill, speaking of the man himself. Because, I mean, look at Hoda. His scaling opportunities are essentially gone. He's 0-2-1, and this is an early game hero. This is a hero that you want to be 2-0-1 in the beginning. This is a hero that you want to try to snowball on. So now, it hurts for Twisted Minds. My brain just can't handle it.
Yeah, man. Just more brain damage, more brain trauma. Stop it.
Brain rot.
Brain rot. I mean, it's getting to that skibbity level of gameplay because right now the Homeboys completely disrespecting the space, diving them between two towers. Not even, you know what? We'll take our time at
Zorn,
3-1.
Another one. Way of the Dragon. Sanji in trouble, brought down. He's going to try to dash through. He's going to try to get away, but Chibi gets the kill.
Twisted Minds, they got to get their timings together, and Homeboys just kicking them at the heels, putting them off Keter.
Literally kicking them at the heels with this Cho right now. Kicking them with their heels, at their Twisted Minds. Zorn just playing mind games.
It's tough, right? And especially with those TPs again and again and again, just at the edge of Fog of War, Twisted Minds hopefully doesn't get to them right now.
Imagine you just see Zorn's face coming in and out of Fog of War, right? Just like peekaboo. Hello.
He's just hi. Oh,
Hoda goes down. Udel
what?
With another kill. 6-0 in 4. Can I say it now? Udel going noodles.
Yep. I think it's well deserved on this one, right? He's level 9, and for some reason, he just keeps on cooking, right? He's getting better over time, and he's scaling faster than I would like. 6-0-4, by the way.
Most definitely. So Twisted Minds, is there an answer here? I think we both said it. All they can do is try to put all their gold into Sano, but that is a long time homecoming for him. We're only 7.5 minutes in right now.
That's the thing, right? Because Homeboys, they're playing guerrilla tactics here, right? They're sending 2 people at a time to start the initiation and then follow it up with the next 2 people in the back. Somebody can be expendable. Oh, hold on.
Ooh, Chibi does get turtle, but it's going to pay for Sepot. Twisted Minds catch one off on the top side. You mentioned the guerrilla warfare, and yes, Homeboys are doing that. I mean, just all over the place, find a member. Twisted Minds, maybe they take advantage of it like they just did up there. Maybe they kind of group together more 3 or 4 members at a time and let Homeboys try to just send 2 in.
Exactly, right? They need to be able to pounce straight away. They need to be able to hold their ground. They want Homeboys to come to them and not the other way around. And that's why they need, hold on.
Hoda gets knocked up. No one's Fury hits nothing. Chibi gonna dance back in. Chibi gets knocked up, pulled back under the tower, but should be able to get away. Sano taken out for the Blazing Duet. Sanji will be next. Nothing but nets right now. Able to be MI back. Homeboys just, I mean, Chibi one side, Sano on the other side. I mean, everyone just all over the place. Homeboys given no space to breathe. Look at Sepot.
Look at the disrespect. He's like, you caught me once, try it one more time. Do it now. Do it now, and Sanji ain't there. If they get an, oh man, they were so close to cracking open an inhibitor. But honestly, that was Twisted Minds' best chance at actually getting a huge shutdown, right? What happened there between Cuffin and the rest of the team? Because Cuffin finds the I'm offended on towards Chibi, pulls him underneath the turret, but the team were moving forward? Why move forward in that situation?
It's tough. It's very... Just, I mean, miscomms, everyone kind of playing their own thing. The ideas are there. They're getting some of these catch-offs. They're landing their ultimates. They're landing some of their skills. But the follow-up, the movement between each other, everything just seems a little bit off. And the way that Homeboys plays with the 1-by-1, it's really working in their favor.
Yeah, they're playing extremely independently now. And with a 10K gold lead on top of it, they're setting up for checkmate angle, right? It's 13-3. Unless Twisted Minds... Wait, actually, do they have an opportunity? Maybe. Okay, so imagine this. The Lord's going to be pushing over. I'm pretty sure that the Homeboys, especially Udil, is going to try and make something happen. With that in mind, I think that Twisted Minds could, when their battle spells come up, depend on Sanji to get the final slash to save the game.
Yeah, we saw him earlier able to get the displacement. Because they're playing, because Homeboys are playing so separate, you could definitely catch one member off. But Sanji has to hit that final slash. There are some boxes to check to even win a fight. We're not even talking about game, just to win a fight and defend.
Exactly, right? Ideally, Hoda might have to hold his ult until when Udil drops his Feathered Airstrike, right? If he drops it, at least with the Steed, you're able to cancel it out, and maybe you have an opportunity to fight without the Motar fire.
It's a great point, because Hoda has almost always been the first one to use his skill.
Exactly.
And I think he needs to be a bit more, let everything happen, let a couple ults go off, and then come in after to try to reap. But he's kind of being forced to use the skill, right? Zorn's just so in their face, he uses it as almost an escape route.
Yeah, no, that's why. Zorn is instigating war on purpose, right? Between this Cold War of Homeboys and Twisted Minds, Zorn is just there sprinkling in, instigating it, getting between
keeping it
the
hot.
packs, right? Yeah.
It's no longer a Cold War. This is all out, brutal, legendary warfare, and Homeboys are at the front line. Just they're in the trenches right now. You know, they're popping out of little holes. It's guerrilla warfare, like you said.
Yeah, I mean,
Got
they're hiding in the
ghillie suits
trees. You don't know where they're coming from, man. You don't know. If Zorn is going to do another home run kick, let's see it right here.
Sapat, though, home down the front side. Lord able to break through that mid inhibitor. Chibi, Nets on the top side as well. Another inhibitor goes down. Lord finally connected. And Troll pulled back to his own annihilation. Able to get a final Minoan's Fury, but still not enough. Sapat will fall. Hoda up against Chibi. Chibi lets him go, but Sanji's the next on the block. A big kick way. The Dragon taken out. Cuffin falls as well. It's 3 for 2 right now. Homeboys, can they finish? Hoda does have the Steed up. Should be able to clear the minions. Homeboys looking for an angle. They don't want to give it up. They know they have the advantage, and another wave coming, but the minions come out of Twisted Minds Crystal just in time.
Troll up in 6. They might be able to defend this. The next wave, they've got Solar Minions.
Feathered Airstrike.
Oh!
They don't lock down, but Chibi and Zorn stand the test of time. Troll back up, but they will be able to finish. Homeboys. Yeah, Homeboys. With a 2-0.
2-0, and they move on to the playoffs. Finally, a Malaysian team making it out of groups. There's nothing more that
Thank you very much, Mara, as well as Sandstorm. On your screen right now, we just saw the Homeboys celebrated, but now we got to look at the highlights here. And it's more or less same as game number 1, where it's all about Homeboys, making sure that Twisted Minds cannot move around the map.
If anything, I think game 1 had a little bit more give, because as a Nolan, you can actually get through the cracks. You can farm up and try to get there. As a Leomord, it's actually pretty honest. Like, you have to farm up, snowball out of control, and Udil this time around, not just Zorn, Udil really showed up, didn't let that happen.
One thing that I would like to take note about this is that I kind of thought that, yeah, probably Leomord can be picked up. It's one of those fighters that's actually viable in the metagame. However, if you look at the heroes that is available for Homeboys, that's Ruby and Cho. There's a lot of lockdown, like mini lockdowns that almost is spammable, which Leomord really hates. Leomord is fine with big ticket like knockdowns, like maybe a Minoan Fury or something like that, but when it's like constant stuns from both the Choice and Ruby, it's difficult to play around with your Steed. And unfortunately, this is not a playground that Hoda can be very comfortable with. Especially the things in this game, first Zorn, Joe, that's difficult.
I think